96. 96.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Clap, clap.
Let's go.
Go. 96. 96.
Hey, just what I need.
Newer, fresher.
It's the Hacker and Mack Show.
Newer, fresher hits. 96.
Asia Pop 40.
What's going on, Asia? This is Joey Zhao, and this week on the show, we'll be counting down all the tunes you've been streaming the most this week on your devices. It'll be all the songs you know and love, as well as the latest and the greatest tracks from all over the world. This is Asia's own charts, and you won't want to miss it. All that and more on Asia Pop 40, every Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. right here on 96 Radio. 96 Radio.
96. 96.
It's the Hacker and Mack Show. You're listening to the Hacker and Mack Show.
So, have you ever wanted to have payback on somebody? Somebody that's not really done you wrong, but is like the prankster. They could be like the prankster around the office area or even at home, and you're like, oh gosh, I wish I could get them back.
Yes, so how do we go about doing it?
Very easy. If you go to hackerandmack.com, you could submit a phone scam on there, and you're like, what's a phone scam? No, we don't like really scam anybody. We prank them live on the radio. And it could be, like I said, a friend, a family member, a coworker. Your perfect way to pay them back. And here's what's even better. It's live on the radio.
Yes. So we call them, we do all the dirty work.
Yeah.
We call them and we set them up for the phone scam. We're lucky nobody has hung up on us or really gotten upset at us.
Called the cops.
A whole book at us. Yeah. Exactly.
Phone scams happening tomorrow on the show. Again, if you want to submit a phone scam, go to hackerandmack.com. Coming up in minutes, we got your confessions.
It's the Hacker and Mack Show. You're listening to the Hacker and Mack Show.
Oh, it's confession time. There's people out there like, oh gosh, I got a confession. I want to share it, but I'm so nervous that somebody might identify me. No, don't worry. They're not. We're going to keep you strictly confidential. You'll be
anonymous.
private. Yes.
Yeah, this is top secret stuff here.
You don't have to share your name. You don't have to share your address. They're not even going to
share your confession.
Yeah, just share your confession
That's
because
it.
we will change your voice. So, we got somebody on line 1 right now to share their confession. Hold on, let me turn on the voice changer here. All right, here we go. Turn it on. Let's go to line number 1. Let's go ahead and share your confession.
Hey, I'm so glad you guys accepted my phone call. It's been eating me up, and it's not my proudest moment, but, one time I was at Walmart buying up all the rest of my WIC items before the end of the month, trying to cash in and get all the grub. I was also getting some other groceries, and I was going to pay with my food stamps and some non-food items. I was going to pay with my bank card. I went through the self-checkout line, and yes, my Walmart does let WIC users use their card at self-checkout before y'all judge. Anyway, I scanned everything like you, and at the end, I insert my WIC card first, then my food stamps, and at the end of my bank card. Well, there was something wrong with the system, and it wasn't processing, so I was getting kind of frustrated. My WIC correctly nor my food stamps card. Mind you, at this point, my groceries are already all bagged up. They already did all the thing, little bag boys. They did all the things they put in the cart. I called the worker over and I explained the situation, and he was nice about it, and they suspended the haul and printed out a receipt that he told me to take to an actual cashier to clear it up. I took my receipt and went on my merry way. However, before I got to the actual cashier, the little devil on my shoulder talked to me. I realized everything was bagged, and they weren't going to ask me about my receipt on the way out, because they only do that when you don't have an item in the bag. So, me being me, I confidently walked out without paying a dime. The total ended up being $187. I spent $0. I mean, let's be honest, I don't even feel bad about it, but, I just felt like I had to let this out and finally tell somebody.
The gasp? I gasped.
That's a moment.
Is pretty
yeah.
That's like going on a test drive with a vehicle and then just driving off.
But let's
Not
be real.
returning
Who
it.
hasn't stolen from Walmart?
Okay, I got a confession, and I'm not going to disguise my voice or anything, but
Oh,
there's times that I walk out. You know how you could put water underneath on the bottom of the cart? Well, for some reason, I don't know why, but every time I buy a big, thing of water, I always forget to tell the cashier that there's water down there. And then when I get to my car, I say, oh, cheers.
Yeah,
that's the H2O bandit right there. We have him
No,
on the
but-
line, Walmart.
This person, they walked out confidently,
Yes,
knew
they did.
weren't going to check the receipt, and that is a pretty confident move if you ask me. And I don't know whether I'm scared or I want to applaud this person.
Applaud.
but we have
Good job.
Applaud. Let's applaud.
We have to give a penance. So the penance for this Walmart bandit, they have to go around cleaning every self-checkout register with
That's a good one.
toothbrush.
Ooh. That is today's AI confession.
It's the Hacker and Mack Show.
96. 96. Newer, fresher. Hits.
Selena Gomez.
96. Gentlemen. Newer, fresher.
You're listening to the Hacker and Mack Show.
We're going to check out our after show podcast. Anything you missed today on the show, no worries. We got your back. Head on over to our site at hackerandmack.com. And you definitely want to save that to your bookmarks on either on your phone or your computer, because coming up soon, we are going to give you a chance to win free cash. Yes, free money. We got your details coming very soon. So remember that, hackerandmack.com. Before we say our goodbyes, of course, we want to send you off with positive messages today. Let's go around the studio.
It's the Hacker and Mack Show.
96. 96. Newer, fresher.
A new species has been found. Researchers say they have discovered a sea creature in the southern ocean of Antarctica, and it has 20 arms. While searching for a group of cryptic sea animals known as Chocrinus, or Atlantic feather stars, they came across a new species. It's called the Antarctic strawberry feather star. Its 20 arms branch off its central strawberry-like body. It can range purplish to dark reddish, and researchers did not provide measurements of the animal's overall size, but yay for science.
And today's inspirational thought says, take your victories, now whatever they may be, cherish them, use them, but don't just settle for them. That does it for us today on the Hacker and Mack Show. Like our Facebook page. We want to be friends with you at the Hacker and Mack Show on Facebook. From Nancy Mack to producer Rudy, I'm Tommy the Hacker. Thanks for hanging out with us today on the show.
Bye.
Bye, peeps.
Newer, fresher. 96.